Hello and welcome. My name is Matt Lozar, Director of Recruitment Marketing at Haley Marketing, and I'm glad you could join me today for this mini webinar on 4 common questions about job advertising. We created this webinar because we hear from recruiters and companies about a lot of this, right? Posting and praying. Post jobs to job boards and you hope that results come in, and it leads to this, needing help. So let's jump in. 4 common questions we hear about job advertising. The first one, which job board should I be advertising on? It sounds like a simple question, but then you see a chart like this, all the different options, right? Indeed and ZipRecruiter, the 2 big ones right now. CareerBuilder and Monster, 2 of the traditional older job boards. And then Facebook has come into the place. Google for Jobs, what should you do with that? The new ones like Next and Upward, Talroo, Talent.com. On top of all the local and regional, those geographic job boards, those niche job boards. How do you determine what should be part of your budget? The first step, where's your audience spending time, right? Are you recruiting for information technology? Are you recruiting for healthcare, industrial, call center? All that's going to be different. Take into account your geography. Will that come into play if you're advertising in Seattle versus Miami or Boston or Phoenix? Then think about the application format as well. The second step, the cost metrics, we'll dig into those a little bit later in this webinar. The second question, what are the differences between pay-per-click and job slots? Right, job slots are the traditional format, right? The classified ad. You're paying for the presence of your job postings. You're paying the same amount of money regardless of the results. Your cost is going to be the same if you receive 1 application or 10,000 applications. You're paying for 10 spots, 20 spots on those job boards where you manually swap jobs in and out each month. Pay-per-click model is you pay for performance. You pay for what you get. Think of it like when you're at the grocery store. If you're on Amazon where you're shopping and you pay for the items in your cart, that's what you're getting. You're paying for what you actually receive. A quick look at strengths and weaknesses on the job slot slide, right? You have guaranteed costs. You know what it's going to cost you every month for those slots. There is potential for a lot of applications at a low cost, so you could get a really good return on investment. The other side, you're paying for the performance, right? Maybe you have 20 job slots and all of a sudden you have a really low number of applications that month. Your cost per application skyrockets. There's low automation potential, a lot of manual swapping in and out of jobs for job slots, and your contract flexibility is eliminated. You're stuck in a 12-month contract. On the pay-per-click side, right, the strengths, you pay for the performance. You're only paying for those applications you receive, whether it's 10, 100, 1,000. Your budget can stay really flexible. If you have a rush of job orders in December and a decline in job orders in February, adjust your budget really quickly. There's a lot of automation benefits to how jobs get posted to the job boards, to how your budget can get allocated. Some weaknesses, there is no set budget. What I mean by that is it can be hard for some companies to budget if they don't know if they want to spend $5,000 one month or $2,000 in 1 month. You can control that budget, but you don't have an easy way to have a long-term budget in your plan. And there's a lot of posting and praying, right? You're paying people find your jobs. You're praying that people find them. You're praying that people click on them and apply for your jobs. There's no guarantee of results. The third one, a quick answer to this question. Do I need a year-long contract? Absolutely not. If there's one thing to take away from this webinar, keep control of the budget on your side. Don't let the job boards dictate your budget, your terms, your long-term flexibility. Make sure that flexibility stays on your side. The fourth one, how do I know if it's working? This is where in the first question I talked about cost metrics, and I want to answer that with what are your goals? For a lot of staffing companies, it's to get as many applications as possible. So we really want to focus on reducing and lowering that cost per application to as low as it can be in your market. The second one, efficiency in your budget. What's the conversion rate? By conversion rate, I mean, how many times does someone click on a job and then apply for your job? We want that to be high because we don't want to be wasting money on wasted clicks when someone clicks on your job and doesn't apply for it. The third one, cost per quality application, probably my favorite one. How many quality candidates are going into your database? Because in staffing, You could get 20 applications for call center and you only have one opening today. You may have another opening next week or in a couple of weeks. You can keep that pipeline open because you have quality candidates, and we know speed wins so often in staffing and recruiting. The last one, cost per placement. What's the actual physical return on your investment? What you're putting into your job board spend, into those sponsored jobs, how much physical, tangible ROI, dollars and cents, are you getting back from your clients from your placements? The fifth one, a bonus question. How can staffing agencies get more ROI out of that recruitment budget? 3 areas to focus on. The first one, automation. We need to eliminate manual posting to multiple job boards. So often we hear clients are posting to multiple job boards at once, swapping jobs in and out from job boards. It's a pain. It's a lot of time. It's wasted time for your team. Give them more time to talk to the people who want to work for you, right? Make a lot of data-driven decisions. Create a system to where if you know that jobs are performing better on job board A than job board B, have software that can help shift that money around as quick as possible. The second way, source tracking. Do you have a system in place to know which job boards, what are the sources of your applicants? Do you know where they're coming from in your ATS, in your candidate database, or another tracking system? Do you know where those quality candidates are coming from? How do you make those future decisions based on the data that's unique to your company? If you know that job board C is bringing in a lot of applications, a lot of quality applications, shift money there quickly to take advantage of it. The third way, contact Haley Marketing. Right? We have the technology. We work with programmatic job ad software to take all of this time and tactics off of your team's plate, and we can take care of that, right? Think about how companies outsource their hiring to you. There's a lot of companies that outsource their job board management to us. That's where our expertise in our testing comes into place, where we work with our clients to manage their recruitment spend and get more ROI from that budget. If you're looking to learn more, reach out to us, info@haleymarketing.com, or give us a call at 888-696-2900. Some more helpful information and webinars for you. Check out lunchwithhaley.com. 3 awesome webinars that dig into simple tactics about your job board spend, recruitment marketing, what you should be doing now, and how to understand programmatic ad buying. Lastly, we're excited about our new website, www.recruitmentmarketers.com. where one of the great features of that is a smart recruiting checklist that shares 190 ways to make your recruiting smarter. How can you get more qualified applications, more passive talent, and improve your recruiting results? Thanks for taking the time to watch this webinar today. Hopefully we talk to you soon. Take care.